Just adjust things a bit. Cool, we're good. Hello everybody. Good to be back again for another stream. Thanks for coming. Cool, we're good. Hello, feel free to say hello and so forth. Hang on, I'll just mute myself so there's no echo. That's better. It's good to be here. And we'll just talk about some stuff. We'll, as usual, I'll start off with stream questions. So let's have a look at what you guys have left. I'll just refresh it to make sure I haven't missed anything. Cool. I'll start off from the bottom. Who made better music? Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. Be honest, I'm not even that sure. I don't think I listened to either of them that much back in the day. I've maybe heard 3 songs from each group, so I don't know. The other one's easier though, Destiny's Child versus Spice Girls. Definitely Spice Girls are much better than Destiny's Child. The reason why is fairly obvious, especially if you know my writing at all. Spice Girls couldn't sing that well. They had basically one vaguely reasonable singer who was, well, 2 vaguely reasonable singers, which was, well, I don't even know their names, the 2 Mels, Sporty and Scary Spice, Mel C and Mel B, and they had one sort of very, very average singer, which was Baby Spice, the blonde girl, can't remember her name, and the other 2 were just there for looks, really. But yeah, they had no good singers, and that's why they had better music, because they couldn't rely on vocals, whereas Destiny's Child are unfortunately quite talented, and that's kind of what wrecked them, because, you know, they had all those songs that, you know, relied more on their singing ability than the actual song itself being any good. So, yeah, there you go. I think maybe Destiny's Child had one song that was not too bad, but I can't remember what it was. Don't ask me, I've got no idea. And everything that anyone from that group has done solo has just been terrible. Like beyond terrible. Yeah, there you go. Next question. You mentioned reading Idoru and have reviewed a few books here and there. What are some of your favourite books or books you found interesting to read? Believe it or not, I don't really read a lot of fiction. Very little. I mainly read non-fiction stuff, and I'm just looking over because I have a fairly large bookcase, which is out of the camera frame. And yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I read a lot of mainly non-fiction. Read a lot of interviews and stuff like that, and a lot of got a few history things and stuff like that. But yeah, novels I don't really get into much. I mean, I read them. I mean, I read William Gibson because I was a nerd, right? And there's a few other things I'll read just to sort of check them out. But generally, I don't enjoy reading fiction that much. I'd rather read about stuff that's actually more relevant. So yeah, I know. Sorry, it's not a very good answer. And these days with writing and stuff like that, I spend much more time writing than I do reading, except on the internet. So yeah, I don't have like a whole bookcase full of fiction books. Is heavily Spanish or Latin style influenced K-pop like the new Momo song considered cultural appropriation? Well, maybe to somebody. That's funny. Maybe to me if I write a post about it just for laughs. Other than that, probably not. And top one here. Okay, so what is this? Let's copy paste it. So you were dog whistling about the Illuminati's clones of celebrities. Oh, so is this some Illuminati bullshit video? Let's have a look. Celebrity replacement theory. Tell me if the video's too loud or too quiet. I had it up because I was doing music before. Yeah. So tune out. This sounds like a good idea.
Relax here. This is episode 7.
I'm not going to waste 9 minutes of my time watching a fucking video. So I'll just take a wild guess and say that, I don't know, they think she's a robot now or whatever. But, yeah, obviously the Hyuna, the question, this one here, is referring to the Hyuna fic called Hyuna and the Good Fan. I've got more than one Hyuna fanfic, so I have to, specify. So yeah, Hyuna and the Good Fan, and I won't go into any detail but because yeah, it's kind of wrecking this story for people who haven't read it. Just go read it and then. But yeah, Illuminati. I don't know why people are so obsessed about the Illuminati. Is like, I don't know, do something else with your time, guys. Illuminati don't care about the music industry, and I can 100% guarantee that. And the reason why I can 100% guarantee you that is because no one in the music industry makes any fucking money, and if there were Illuminati in the music industry, you'd see a lot more cash floating around. I presume. I mean, I assume the whole point of having a fucking secret dick-tugging society is to get rich and stuff, and be rich and powerful, and the music industry is just sort of been going down and down and down and down. If there is an Illuminati, please come and help us. We could probably use the help. Yeah, maybe give us some money for some shows, or something like that. Do something useful. There's no fucking Illuminati. I don't know. People are so stupid. But oh well, it's just one of those things like flat earthers, I guess. Everyone sort of talks about it, and people talk about it all the time to have a laugh, but then, you know, some people take it serious too because they're dumb and they don't realise everyone else is just laughing at them, which I guess is kind of probably what's happening with some of my posts as well on the internet. But yeah, there's the strain questions. Feel free to throw more in there and I'll answer them next week. Or just ask stuff now, whatever. Anyway, I'll just move on to stuff that's going on. What have I posted about this week? I did New Girl Alert. No one gives a fuck about New Girl Alert, except me, and maybe like 3 readers. The few people who do care about New Girl Alert really like it, but most readers I don't think really care, and especially not about these particular artists that I chose to highlight this time, which were all, you know, people that no one's ever heard of, including me. And so, but yeah, check out the videos, and you know, it's some very, very different sort of music. I just thought I'd do some different music because I used to do a radio show that was all about different music before I did the K-pop show. So I thought, well, why not bring some of that in here just for one episode? And the next episode obviously is going to be about something different again. I'll try and mix it up and make it interesting for you guys, for those of you who do follow New Girl Alert and who are interested in that, which, you know, there's a few of you. And don't worry, I'm not going to stop doing it, because, you know, I don't care if stuff's popular or not. If anyone ever wanted proof that I don't give a shit about my view counts and my hits, and the fact that I've maintained the New Girl Alert series for I don't know, 4 years, that should be proof enough, right? When did I start doing it? I can easily find out by clicking New Girl Alert down here and just going back to the very first post of K-Pop's New Girl Alert. Yeah, 4th of February 2014 was when I started, because someone said I was a bit hipsterish with New Geese, so I was like, well, okay. So I thought, well, you know, why not be even more like this to annoy them? So I did, and still doing it. 4 years later, still doing New Girl Alert, and it'll go for as long as I feel like it should. for the entirety of the blog's length. I mean, you know, how long am I going to be doing K-pop lips for? I don't know. Long time. Long enough to annoy all the people I want to annoy, and I think that's a work in progress. So I don't think I'm going to stop doing it anytime soon. Someone's going to have to come and kill me, I think. Good luck with that. What else do I write about this week? K-pop recommends you do not stand this problematic K-pop idol. I did a poll asking, and I'll show you this. This post, for those of you who didn't figure it out, this post has a fair bit of hidden content in it. Sometimes I'll hide stuff behind the images, just for fun. And if I go right down to the end one, there's and I'll click on that. There's this is the poll I did on Twitter asking if I should make a clickbait title or a full disclosure title, and people want a clickbait for some reason. I don't know why. These stats weren't quite when the polls finished. I think it was it was just a little bit over 60% for clickbait actually, but that was the general trend of the voting. People wanted a clickbait title, so I made a clickbait title in the sort of career boost sort of style, with the capital letters on the keywords and exclusive. You know, maybe I should have put some stars in there or something like that. And of course here's our problematic idol, Jesus, who's, you know, a real issue. He's caused lots of problems in the world. So, and you know, he's not very good. You know, he never comes back. You know, still leeching off the book sales for 2,000 years, but won't appear in the flesh, even though he's been resurrected. So it's pretty fucking slack. He should get it together. You know, you don't get a photo card with this thing. So what good is it? You know, I mean, K-pop fans don't like reading all that text. These light sticks are really not compliant with OH&S regulations on light sticks. And they're just ripping off Madonna, as you can see. Yeah, he doesn't pay, you know, doesn't get any money. He lived in poverty his whole life, pretty useless. No fan meets. These clowns are still around. Westbro. He doesn't do anything about that. And you know, and he's been around for 2,000 years, and BTS is still getting more popular. This blue line is Jesus, and this red line is BTS. So BTS, current trends continue. BTS is gonna, you know, be very more popular than Jesus, like the Beatles, right? Which is the following way: come back first, FX Jesus or Half-Life. I think the least likely one out of those is Half-Life. I think yeah, FX and Jesus could go either way, 50-50, but definitely not Half-Life. No way. And Jesus never listens to feedback, which he doesn't, because, you know, when I was like 6 years old, I was like, you know, Christianity sounded pretty cool to me when I was like 6 years old, so I was like praying to Jesus and thinking, you know, I was getting beaten up in school, and I was like, you know, please God, you know, smite the bullies for me, and he didn't, so I had to go beat him up myself eventually. So he's pretty useless. And yeah. So he doesn't do much, and his music's crap too. I mean, you know, this song by Hashin is terrible. And yeah, it's not as good as Dreamcatcher. So, you know, you pick your side. You know, pick the side with the better music, because when you die, you're going to go there and you're going to have to listen to that music all the time, right? So, if you don't like shitty ballads and angel harp music, then don't go to heaven, because it's just going to be that, right? It's going to be CSJH the Grace doing, you know, their greatest hits ballads. That's what you're going to be listening to after you're dead. And because after you're dead, you're not going to be able to escape. You're just going to be sitting there up in the clouds, listen to CSJH Grace with like 3 of your friends, and everyone else is going to be listening to Dreamcatcher in hell and having a good time. So yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Red Hot Chili Peppers are shit. Sorry, but they are. They're terrible. Even when they were good, they were terrible. And now they're not even good terrible. They're bad group. Bad music. But then maybe that would be played in heaven as well. Some guy writing a crappy ballad whining about how he was on heroin for years. So uninteresting. So that's the news stuff of what I've been writing about. Let's go to our news source now, which is Asian Junkie, and just look at what's happening in the world. Probably nothing very interesting, right? Your creep ball head looks like my balls. Well, you've got some fucking serious elephantitis going on if that's the case. Oh, we have a visitor. Oh no, she's gone. It's my cat. She poked her head in and then she fucked off. Probably saw your chat. Anyway, so we'll go to our news source, Asian Junkie, for the week, and see what's going on. Aeon, no, I don't really give a crap about this chick. She should do drum covers. Her drum covers are alright, but I don't know. Pissing around at the beach, really boring. Some guy in a boy band assaulted some other guy in a boy band, and the guy who did the assault wrote a diss track about it. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, I don't care. Rappers are all douchebags anyway. Some TV crap. G-Friend in cosplay. You know, it looks pretty good with the devil horns or whatever. Why are you so bald? Why are you so bald? Why am I so bald? Well, when I was really young, I played lots of ball games, and I'm still bald to this day. Oh, bald. Okay. It's not nice if you can type, motherfucker. You don't like it? Well, stiff shit. I like it that you don't like it, so that's fine. You're allowed to not like it. That's fine. There's a lot of things I don't like in the world, like I don't know, Johnny No. So you know, deal with it. You'll cope. You'll cope. You're strong. I believe in you. Uncle Laster. Who's Uncle Laster? You looks like Uncle Laster from Family ADMS. Can you motherfucking spell? If you're gonna type shit, learn to fucking spell. Need to go back to fucking primary school. Jesus fuck. So you mean Uncle Lester? Fucking hell, get it right. If you're gonna give me shit, like, you know, you're sitting there at your keyboard like, you know, fucking get those fingers working, motherfucker. Anyway, I don't care. So anyway, Uncle Laster. Fucking hell. Fuck. Learn to type. It's a very nice man. Yeah, I love it when the randoms come in and they don't even know what's going on and what the shit is about, and they just come in and talk shit. I'm just gonna zoom up the thing here just so you can get the fucking. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, yeah, every now and again some clown comes on the stream and start talking shit, and they don't realise that they're dealing with the biggest shit talker of all time. So yeah, I think they're just getting catfished. I think they see the girl, and because they don't know anything about K-pop, they just think, oh, you know, I'm lonely, and you know, I can't get laid, and this pretty girl, and maybe if I go on the stream, she'll talk to me, and then I'll get to know her, and we'll get to go out, and she'll be really nice to her, and then because I'm really nice to her, she'll have sex with me, and then I won't be an inco anymore. And I think that's Pedro VIP's position. He went looking for IU and he got me instead. So now he's a little bit bitter, and so he's just thinking that, you know, I haven't heard all of these things a million times, and it's just very funny to me. Yes. Do I smoke some weed? No, I don't smoke weed. Don't smoke weed, folks. I don't do drugs. I don't drink coffee. I'm drinking water. Someone asked me what was in my mug, my FX mug, on Ask FM. And it's actually water in there. And yeah, I don't know. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Because I don't know. I'm in music. That's. Fuck no. I mean, you know, it works for some people, maybe, you know, and that's fine. I mean, if you want to smoke it, but I don't know, I just think there's better shit to do. And, you know, you spend a lot of your money chasing around that shit, you know what I mean? It's not cheap. You could be doing other things, I think. Yeah, just... I don't know, I haven't got time for that shit. I'm really high right now, sorry. Really. Everyone else in the chat starts saying strange shit, so this guy has a really good experience. Maybe we can, like, sort of make his high a bit more interesting. Anyway, I'm just going to go back to the news real quick. I got totally sidetracked by this clown because there's not much actually happening in the news, which, I mean, like, there never is, right? But I really want to see Unha in this, you know, with the fucking devil horns. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. But she looks good. I need some high definition pictures of her with the devil horns. If you can get that, that's cool. You're from Brazil, cool. What the hell am I doing on this stream? This is a K-pop stream, so I'm listening to K-pop, and just it's too hard to fucking explain, right? If you want to know what the fuck I'm doing on this stream, Walter White, I don't even know who the fuck that is. If you don't know anything about anything at all, then I don't know. Just go to my website, which is like the link is at the bottom, underneath the video, right? Just click on that, and you can find out shit. So ITV might get sacrificed by Dreamcatcher in LA. I think honestly, he's so in love with Dreamcatcher that if he did go to the fan meet and the girls said to him, you know, we're going to kill you as a sacrifice to make our music better, I think he'd just go, yep. I mean, he spent like $200 on a Dreamcatcher photo book, so he's in love, obviously. And yeah, I don't think he's clearly he hasn't, you know, got a girlfriend or anything like that. Why didn't I turn the sound down? I did turn the sound down. What are you talking about? Oh, we have a visitor. So what do I think about Brazilian people? I don't know. I don't know many. There's not a huge Brazilian population where I live. I mean, I like your heavy metal, but and I had a friend who did Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but so yeah, there's some good music from Brazil. What are you doing, cat? Cat's trying to get inside this box. Stop that. So anyway, where was I? Go back to Asian Junkie, see if there's any other news to talk about. Probably not. Some chicks in a video, who cares? Some dude's getting married, or maybe he isn't, I don't give a fuck. Some song reviews. Yeah, the pressure of living with Stiglitz here, this cat is, you know, somehow I cope. Don't know. Yeah, I saw the 101 fans fighting at the concert, which was pretty interesting, I guess. And Produce 48, so then Pan Show comments a war over who's the most toxic. Yeah, I gave Asian Junkie a bit of shit on this one because I thought he deserves it, so why not? Where's my post? It's on here somewhere, unless he deleted it. Which he does. He does actually delete some fair bit of my stuff off his website. Oh no, here we go. So I told him that, you know, because he didn't seem to want to meet his fans at LA KCON, but I'll meet all of you, by the way. Anybody who wants to meet me can do it very easily, and I totally don't mind. Obviously, if there is KCON in Sydney, I'll go, and you know, and I'll stick out like a sore thumb, right? So if you see me, come and say hello. Although no one did last year, they were too scared, I think. The other thing is, you know, I mean, I do a radio show every week, right? So I'm always at the radio station at a certain time every week. So if anyone's in my city, you can just turn up to the radio station just before I do the show, and I'll say hello, you know. So, and I totally don't mind that. Not like Asian Junkies, you know, a pussy and wants to have a secret identity and all this crap because he doesn't want people to, I don't know, stereotype him. Probably, I suppose that's fair enough. I can understand why he'd do that, or maybe he's got some weird job where he would then look down on him for making a crappy K-pop website. But yeah, I don't care. I'll meet anyone. I have no fear, no shame. But yeah, one-on-one fans fighting, that was pretty cool. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say for the stream, I suppose. So, thanks for coming. I'll stream some games in a minute, so I'll stop the stream, then I'll start it again, and when I start it again, we'll talk computer gaming and I'll play some games. And if you want to talk K-pop as well, you can. I don't mind, and that might also entertain our Brazilian friend, who you probably at least understand what the fuck computer games are, as opposed to all the other stuff I'm talking about. It's people like, what the fuck's going on? So, yeah. So. And yeah, I'm surprised that the people who like guitar and stuff don't come ask me stuff on this stream. I was playing guitar before, but I don't think I'll do it now. We'll see what popular demand is like. Anyway. Next live should be me rubbing my cat for 30 minutes. Yeah, well, that'd be cool. I can do that. She would like that. But the thing is, try getting her to actually stay here for 30 minutes is, difficult. So, that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for coming. I'll be back in a sec with more streaming. I'll just play some games and shit. So, but if you don't give a fuck about that, you can head off. Or if you want to stay, you can stay. And if you're not my friend yet on the thing, or follow or whatever, anyone who follows me, I'll friend you back. You've probably all noticed that. And yeah, goodbye.